Okay, I want to say hello again, hi everybody, hi again, and thank you very much for joining me. I want to say this is going to be a positive video, okay, positive, and I want to keep everything positive. You know, I mean, sometimes I do ramble a lot, you know, I make these videos where I babble on about what I think is right or wrong in the world, and I talk about morality and stuff, but remember, like I said, I literally live a simple life, and I believe in positive creativity. I mean, you see these videos online. I don't watch them. But I see these videos online, and I see these people are promoting. They're more promoting themselves. You know, it's more about promoting themselves than actually really living the dream. But you do see some people who try to be positive, and they say, oh, the reason they talk about the reasons they gave up their job to live a simple life and all this. Well, the truth of the matter is, not a lot of people can give up their job and be able to live and sustain a survivability, you know, in yourself. I mean, we've all got to work. It's hard to just be able to change jobs sometimes, but definitely, yeah, you should strive to make your life easier, you know, and try to steer towards what suits you more, you know, your nature and reality, definitely. But what I mean is, you see these videos where people talk about how they decided to make such a difficult decision to, like, you know, put down everything and just pursue a simpler life or so. When I see videos with that kind of title, I think to myself, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, it's like, for me, that's logical. Anyway, that's logical. Why wouldn't anyone do that? It's not some abnormal thing. It's like, you do what you have to do, or what you can do to work and survive. We all have to work. If you're lucky enough to find a job where you're able to, you know, put your passion and your ability in, like, you know, if you're an artist and you love to do art, or you love music, or you love creating things, or you love writing, and you're able to, you know, do that, or be a filmmaker, or do, you know, creative things, put your ability in and for a living, and enjoy that, your passion, you know, then you're very lucky. But if you're not able to do that, like a lot of us, then we can only fit it in our free time. But my point is, no matter how on the side it may seem, or be, the truth is, that is the true you, and you should always steer clear. You should always steer focused towards, you know, understanding that your heart, your passion, is the most important thing in life. The things that the true you know, and that's where you will shine. And I think we all should continue to pursue throughout our lives that, you know, our passions and hobbies, and trying to be creative. If we have an imagination, if you are someone like a writer, an artist, a musician, an animator, I don't care what you like to do, you know, like I like all of that stuff, filmmaker, whatever you are. If you like photography, taking photos, if you like exercise and martial arts, like I do too, if you're someone who just likes to travel around the world and whatever, you know, and whatever it is, learning languages, learning cooking, whatever it is, you know, that's the beauty of life. That's what it's all about, you know, and that's what you should do. Whether you're able to focus and make some money from it, if you're able to find a way, or not, but that's the true you, and that's the life, and, you know, that's what it's all about. Now, so yeah, so I'm just saying, right, so me personally, I focus on that. I focus on creativity, and I always will, because no matter how on the side it may seem, that is the true life. And if you're able to get more free time and more, you know, for that, then good. But you know, we have to work to live and survive and all that. Now, going back to what I was saying, okay, I want to say this. In this video, I'm not talking about anything like negative, talking about people, and like recently I've made videos talking about reality and how I see it, and how some people are so damn negative and we should stay focused. But you know, that has to be said. That has to be, you know, a constant thing. We need to focus on the reality of it all. But the main point I'm trying to say here is, we have to focus on that good and we have to, steer away from all that complicated nonsense of the world, clear ourselves up, so to speak, be real, and then we'll have more of a sane civilization, society as such to live in, with people that are more healthy in their mind, thus then through into whatever they do in the physical. Now, going back to what I was saying, okay? Yeah, so here, now I'm going to start the video. Okay, so let's begin. What I want to say, okay, is this. Yeah, recently you will have seen, I've been putting up some like art videos and animation, okay? You will also see that I made a cartoon recently called Bully Dropper. A very rough cartoon I put together called Bully Dropper. Another recent cartoon I've done before that was Azzy Banger Series 2, Episode 1. And that's going to continue, of course, too, because it's the new series of Azzy Banger. Azzy Banger, of course, being one of my, or most, I don't know what word to use, iconic, legendary. It's like my first major cartoon series I made, Azzy Banger, that kind of, as rough as it was, from all of the animation and the art I've done, that's the one that has like got the most attention and got most support I've had from it. I'll say that, from friends and people online. But yeah, this new thing that I've done, this new other thing, apart from restarting up Azzy Banger, this Bully Dropper, okay, Bully Dropper, this thing was not really intended to be for certain to go on as a series, but in the title I just put E1 for like episode 1, because I thought, you never know, I could continue and make an episode 2. But guys, if you really like it, I'm happy to say, because I see I've got some nice comments on there. Okay, some nice comments. I'm very grateful to you for the comments. Okay, on there I've got, and comments were. Let me just check everybody, because I don't want to miss anybody out. I've only had a few comments so far. It may not have been discovered yet by other friends and by anybody online, But let me just check it first of all. Was it Bully Dropper? Okay, Bully Dropper Episode 1, A Couple's Justice. This is called. Okay, it's the subtitle for it. And I'm just waiting for this to load up now. Yeah, so the comments I got from Jack Bailey again. Hi, Jack Bailey. Thank you always. Okay, you said nice work, Richard. When's part 2? Okay, and yeah, that's the question. And I'm thinking to do a part 2. Okay, so. Narexa, hi Narexa again, hi. Okay, and also your name is that Gladion, or Gladion, or Gladion. So sorry for my mispronunciation. Okay, but Jack Bailey said, "Nice work, Richard. When's part 2? Coming soon, hopefully." Narexa said, "I'm waiting for part 2." So. Wow, I'm really happy you like it too, thank you. And Gladion said, awesome. So thank you, Gladion, okay? Gladion. So, seeing as I've got a nice response from you guys, and you would like to see it continue, to see where our main character's heading next, after beating that guy off the cliff, and as I say, the other character will return too. The first, if you remember in the start of the cartoon, there were 2 characters. There's one like caped guy with a headband on, who was talking to him in the beginning. These characters are like going to be main characters. These 2 characters are main characters, and it's going to go on. Okay, I'm just letting you know that this show will maybe go on. I don't know when exactly episode 2 is coming out yet. But I'm going to think of it, I'm going to plan what's going to happen, where it's going to head, in what direction next, okay? But he's in this dark land, and trying to find out where the heck he is. The other guy doesn't even know. And there's going to be like a lot of dangers along the way, that's all he knows. He's been handed this stone thing, this round thing, that gives him more power, makes him fight even stronger, basically. We will see the full, what he's actually capable of doing, powers wise or strength wise, as it goes along. Obviously, I want to apologise to everybody for the cartoon being very rough, artwork wise. It's not great, I know, and the animation, but I'm going to try and continue, okay, and make it good as we go along, and you know, a bit of fun. One of those ones, you know, a bit of rough fun, but we'll see. And hopefully, you know, you can enjoy the story and the realm, the world they're in. And this character's going to go along, and yeah, we'll see what happens. What challenges he finds, what other characters we see along the way, goodies and baddies. What is this place he's in? What's the story behind this place? These other baddies that show up that try to attack him and fight him, and then this other guy is just going to pop up along the way. He's kind of like guardian angel sort of thing. The other guy with the cape, he's just going to turn up every now and again, now and then. He's not like a sidekick. It's not like a helper, let's say, always by his side, but it's like he's going to be someone who's popping up now and again to give him like pointers or some kind of guidance or some kind of help, maybe. A bit like in Mortal Kombat, you've got Raiden. I'm talking specifically about the movie, the old classic movie of Mortal Kombat, where you had Raiden, played by Christopher Lambert in the original, you know, where he'd pop up from time to time and praise them for their work. He'd be standing there clapping or whatever, you know, well done, but what are you going to do about this? Or, you know, and he'd give clues and things and pointers along the way. A little bit like when Liu Kang, you know, fights Kitana, I believe. Yeah, Kitana, right, in the movie, and you know, and she helps. No, sorry, he fights Reptile. Sorry, and Kitana gives him some help. Which is you know, use the element that brings life or something. About water, was it? So he's fighting Sub-Zero, man. He was fighting Sub-Zero. Yeah, sorry, yeah. And certain things like that, and you know, a little pointers, clues she would give along the way, and things like that, you know. So this guy is going to be, let's go with a guy with a cape on, is going to be kind of like that. Just watching along the way, helping this guy, you know, or giving him clues and things. That's the idea. Because sometimes it's good to have like a main hero character, but sometimes it's like they're on their own sort of thing, you know. And it's like, well, you may not want someone following them around all the time, someone, you know, too much, but it's like someone else there, because it's kind of lonely. It's kind of like, you know, you're gonna have something along the way to kind of help guide them or something, or protect them along the way. You know, it's like, you know, like even they're vulnerable. They still need some kind of protection, but it's like they've got power, and you know, but they get lost and stuff. So we're going to see what's going to happen, what other characters I can bring into the story, and what other ideas too into the scenery and where they're heading. I like to create these worlds and atmospheres, you know. But it's just one thing. It's a little simple cartoon. Anyway, the news I want to give you guys, okay, is this. Okay, so thank you again. Quick thank you again to Jack Bailey, Narexa, and Gladian. Okay, really happy you're loving my stuff. There's going to be, as I say, more cartoons on the way, and games too. So games-wise, I'm planning games. I'm planning new computer games, as I say, in the style of like Shenmue and Zelda. Because I was really inspired by, you know, Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. Obviously, I did play Twilight Princess. I played. That's another one I played. Didn't play Majora's Mask much. I have tried some of the old school Zeldas. Not really big into them, but the style I'm going to be making, obviously, because I'm not doing full-on 3D graphics, but I'll be making a game like RPG style games, that kind of look though, no, not 3D, but like looking down and like different viewpoints for some of the artwork in the game as you play along, like that kind of thing. I've explained it already. Just check out my other video. I made a video based on what I'm basically doing, and the basic idea and the programming on it. But recently I did that. But yeah, I'm really inspired by the Zelda games, obviously Zelda, and Shenmue. Shenmue is just an amazing. It's my favourite game series ever. It's just awesome, fucking awesome, right? The first one was just amazing. I still love it so much. And you got Shenmue 2, but then you got this new one, Shenmue 3, coming out. Also, but you know, I don't have like. I'm not up to date with like all the new consoles and all the whatever's out there now and that, you know. Yeah. But I do love the old classics, and I'm playing some games, alright, so that's some news for you there. I'm working on some games behind the scenes. Animation, I won't give you any detail right now, okay, but they're coming up. Same with the animation, I'm not going to give you too much detail, but I'm going to tell you something, okay. Don't worry about Bully Dropper 2 and or Azzy Banger being kind of on hold until the next one comes out, because they will come out, okay. But what I'm doing currently is I'm working very hard on methods of creating other cartoons that can speed up the process for any animation I'm doing. But I'm working on those methods for speeding up the process, and getting some ideas of how I'm going to put stuff together, planning how I'm going to design characters and backgrounds and do the art better, and animation for certain scenes, and then the ideas for different points to go towards stories and plots, and writing the scripts and the whole ideas and the stories and plans out for cartoons, okay, behind the scenes. I've been doing some sketching and designing behind the scenes too, and I'm trying to design some new characters and realms for the characters to be in, okay. So that's what I'm going to just say to you there. I've got new cartoons coming up before those ones, before Azzy Banger and the next episode, and Bully Dropper. But before those, there's going to be much more interesting stuff. I've got some new characters I've been creating behind the scenes, okay, for some cartoons, so I really hope you enjoy them, okay. Some new characters on the way, heroes, villains, martial arts involved, like stuff, you know, fantasy, like action-packed worlds of adventure, okay. So I'm going to stop this message here. Sorry for yawning and stuff. I'm going to stop this message here. This video really is just a quick update on what's going on animation and games wise and stuff like that. I'm just saying a big thank you to you guys for the support, everybody, and again thanks for the support and the comments to Jack Bailey, Nerexa and Gladian, okay. Gladian, yeah, it means a lot, okay. Jack Bailey, Nerexa and Gladian, thanks for your comments there on Bully Dropper, and just look out for more animation on the way. I even would like to do a funny kind of silly funny cartoon. I'm getting some ideas, kind of like Beavis and Butthead style as well, so that's something else I want to do. Plus I want to do some more comics and stuff like that as well, which I can also make into like motion comic, like animation, like video versions as well, which is also like more entertainment stuff, right? And I'll let you know how to like see and find all of my stuff, okay. The stuff, obviously you'll see a lot of content on YouTube, but I'll let you know where else as well, okay. I do. Just take care. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for watching this video, and thanks for supporting always. And just take care of yourselves always, and I hope you enjoy anything I do, okay. Thanks.